101. So I'm going to bed. But I was supposed to be filming. I hope the volume's good. You should be hearing me right. Let me see. Yeah, you should be here. So, hi, I have a microphone. Yay. I've had it for a few weeks now, I think. So the reason why I'm putting makeup is just so I kind of look presentable with you guys. And we are going to be talking because I have, a few things I want to talk about first. So I was wondering if you guys would be into this type of video because there's many reasons why I want to do this. Just because, one, I want to, but also, so sorry if I'm looking at the, not you guys, but the, because I'm putting makeup, so I kind of have to look there, because usually I look at you guys, but if you know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I look so exhausted and just, how do you say, I look like I've had a bad night. Sorry, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble talking. So slurred speech, which is a symptom from you guys, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you guys know I have narcolepsy with cataplexy. So I have narcolepsy type 1. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble talking probably right now. There's many reasons why. For cataplexy, that's why the slurred speech. So sometimes you might not even know that the word is coming out wrong, but I know it. So I might not always be repeating the word, but it'll be bothering me. Okay, so am I putting the right color? I really feel like I'm having like such a light. I'm like very light right now, but like, yeah, it's just started being pretty and all that. So, okay. I wanted to make more videos of chatting. I want to add, because I used to do a lot of story times, so I want to make more videos like that, but mostly also about my health issue. I need to spread awareness about what I have and reach more people who might have this or do have it or might not be diagnosed or whatever reasons. I just need to spread awareness about this. Also because people are so misinformed about this disease, and it's just not many people know about it. So I was talking to a therapist or a social worker or whichever a while ago, and I had to spend literally an hour explaining to her what I had to make her understand why I needed a therapist. And it wasn't like the last time, if you know what I'm saying. Like literally, I don't know how many times I was talking to her. Like I would talk to her every week for a while. And every single time I felt like I had to remind her, look, this is why. She didn't understand. Like she did not understand a thing. And then when, I forgot what I was saying. So she would be like, oh, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should try this. And I was like, like you don't understand, do you? And I would have to repeat myself over and over about some stuff. And like, I guess we could get into these things if you want further on. I'm just trying to look presentable, guys. Which I don't know if I can't really see myself because my lens is far, but as long as I feel like I'm better, I don't know. Just add some color to my face. Okay. What was I saying? Another reason why I want to make these types of videos, I'd like to make more unedited videos just because it's less work and because I want to do so much, but it's so hard for me. And then I'm hard on myself. you know, because of my health issue, because of everything that's going on, when I don't have time or when I can't do something, I'm super hard on myself. I'm like, why didn't I do it? I should have done it. I told myself I was going to do it. I didn't reach it, or I wasn't able, or I crashed faster than I thought. So when I thought it was going to work, because I'll be like, oh, I'll do it this time, but then something happens and then it's pushed over. And then after supper, I'm like, okay, now, but then sometimes I'll crash and I won't be able to even concentrate on anything because I'm flipping exhausted. So then I feel I'm super hard on myself. I'll be like kind of depressed about it and just angry and mad. I was gonna say mad. Angry, mad. Yeah. And I have to remind myself, like, I'm not like normal. Ooh, I tried to get my makeup and my camera's right there. I'm not normal, so I can't be comparing myself to someone who doesn't have my disease. So, oh, by the way, this is pissing me off right now. Like, I spent probably an hour trying to fix it. Yeah, I'm kind of mad about that because now I'm like, oh, great, it's 1. I should be in bed already. But yeah, and I want to do this and I have energy, which is crazy because, so, okay. I don't know if we should do this video now about this or push it another time, but anyways. Okay, first I gotta concentrate on this because, just move the camera a bit. I want to get this. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, goodness, I can't concentrate. What's the other thing? So also, yeah, because I do want to make still shoe videos and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I swear. I just feel like I need to vary. I need to vary my content more, and I don't want to run out of shoes. Come on, guys. Not that I think I will, but oh my gosh, there's something wrong. I'm looking at my face. I look like I died, which I kind of did. So we'll get into that in a minute. What was I saying? Goodness, I can't concentrate. My head hurts right now. So I'm gonna drink water. Give me a second. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't even know if I'm putting color or not because it doesn't look like I am. And I'm just doing whatever because I just don't want to look like I didn't sleep at all, which I kind of didn't. So, okay. So I talked about awareness. That's good. I talked about, awareness, wanting to variety my content, putting less effort on myself. And what's the other thing that I wanted to mention? I wanted to take notes and I didn't. And now I'm mad at myself. Fine. Let's move on. The other thing is that so recently what happened is that I got a strike. So I wasn't being too active. I was, I started a job which has had me to get used to the new like schedule life and getting around with everything I'm doing. So like my website that I'm creating, my YouTube, my son, the playtime, the school, and then the work, the food, the cleaning, the cooking, like everything. So I just had to like get used to that. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I haven't posted in so long on YouTube. I need to get to it. And then I went and I saw that I was blocked from posting, from like community tab. Like I was just blocked. I could comment, which I did, like commented a few, I told a few people that, hey guys, I'm sorry, like I can't post, blah, blah, blah. And I was like so angry, and it gave me like because I was actually thinking of creating a new channel. So when that happened, I was like, you know what? This is probably like a sign that I should just go ahead and do it. So I kind of did, but I didn't, if you know what I'm saying. So I have already the content ideas. I have like, I actually filmed already one. I was going to film another one right after. We will see how I'm doing, depending on how long I do this. So yes, so I'm actually going to create an ASMR channel, guys. I want to, so why not? I actually had this set up. Did you guys see? Like, I don't even know why I didn't mention, but I'm in my room right now. So I have like a ring light, my camera, my phone, and I have this that I've had for a very long time. So my bed is actually on the other side. And I bought this. They're broken right now, but I'm gonna fix them. But it looked so nice, like with this whole setup. So I thought like I want to film this like to my ASMR and for like chatting down, like story times. Like I want this to like, I don't know, like this is a cool setup. Just making sure it's still recording. So what else do I want to say? So yeah, when I'm gonna do it, because the thing that I've decided to do is that I'm gonna be filming the content, preparing the content, and then when I have a bunch ready, I will create the channel to make sure that I have stuff to post for a while, and I'll keep like making some, so I'm not like, if something happens, you know what I mean? Like I just want to make sure that there's like a good rule, because I really want, I don't know, I just want to succeed, guys. I want to succeed on YouTube, and I'm really trying. But yeah, my health is pissing me off, and it's really blocking me. So I know many of you probably won't understand. And I mean, you won't understand unless you have this. But yeah. So I can like explain the whole thing so you kind of understand. But you won't understand like the full extent. Like you're not living with it. So you might understand what I'm saying, but living with it is a whole other story. Okay, so I don't know if I want to talk about my health today or okay, so I'm gonna post a new link when I started. Sorry, I'm having trouble right now. Goodness gracious, think. I wanted to say something. I was saying something. I was getting to a point. I was getting to a point. Oh my gosh, I can't. I have to cut this part off because I'm literally not talking. I'm having a brain fog, which is a symptom from narcolepsy. So give me a second. Which, thank goodness, guys, that's another thing, is I've actually been in a support group weekly, almost weekly, because I've missed some. For some reason, I thought I was signed up, and then when I went to, like, on the thing, I wasn't signed up, and I was so pissed. I tried to get in, and I couldn't find it, and then when I did, it was like, there was 2 spots left, but it was too late. And I was like, flip. I swear, like, the group is, like, the support group is everything. Like, I'm so happy I found that group, and I just, like, yeah. It's amazing. It helps me, and just, sorry, my wig's moving a little bit. It looks weird now. Sorry. Oh yeah, hi there. Hi guys. Okay. So now let's talk a little bit about what's been happening and a little bit why I was kind of absent, because I know, like I said, the whole schedule thing. So yeah, like I was getting used to my schedule thing, but I've also been like a month and a half having a lot of symptoms, like really bad symptoms and issues. And I've just yesterday, I started being better. So, come to think. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you guys something. This is actually a book, which I got this on Amazon. It's not a book, by the way. I say it's a book, but it looks like a book, right? Kind of. You can see that it's not a real one, but I didn't mind about that because my point is not to hide something like I'm hiding money or like jewelry. This is like I'm hiding my medication in here. So I'm not hiding. I mean, it's just I keep it in here because I have a kid. And you guys know that like teens or whatever is like what is it, like the statistics say like the highest percentage of where they get drugs or medication is from their parents. So I got one with numbers because like only you know the number, but if there's a key, the key can be findable. So like it makes no sense. So I put numbers. So I have my medication in here. So where was I getting at? Okay, so I was having a lot of symptoms. I think it was due to because I'm taking 2 different medications. I know, guys. I know. I haven't really talked about this much. Last time I think I talked about it, I think I said I had stopped medication for a while. I think I went back. Anyways, whatever. Taking 2 different kind of medication. Taking one to wake me up, and I'm taking the other one for it does like 2 or 3 things. It does like depression, anxiety. Oh my gosh, I haven't even talked about these things. I feel like I'm like, I'm talking to you about my problems that I never did. But I'm talking about the medication before I'm talking about the problems, because I did want to open up about my depression and everything. I mean, if you've watched, like, there's one, was it a 24-hour heal video? I was crying. There was a reason why I was crying that day. It wasn't really depression, but depression doesn't help. Anywho, so depression, anxiety, and cataplexy. But it's not really for cataplexy, because I think cataplexy has to be like a certain dose, and I don't like, I like try to take like the least possible that I can. And it's not my issue. My issue is not like I was telling my doctor today, because I was talking to her. Wait, was it today or I'm so confused. I think it was yesterday. Anyways, I had like multiple doctors. Like I have 2 doctors. So, I was just saying, like, it's not what my focus is about. Like, I can handle the cataplexy because I know when it's bigger than, because the symptoms can be really like higher, where it's like buckling knees and I fall. I could black out, like fall, like asleep, or not asleep, but fall on the floor, literally. And I just, but like most of the time it'll be like minimal, where it's like slurred speech, like trouble talking. I'll get dizzy, and I'll just like sit or lie down, and it's gonna leave after a few seconds. But the part where I'm really like can't control myself is like least. It happens least, and I try to control myself. I'll be like, oh, today's a day where I'm gonna have cataplexy if I do this, that, or that. So like I'll get excited or like woo, like really. I know it's crazy because I have such a bubbly and like fun personality, and a lot of people know me from like, hi everybody, I don't know. But you notice that my energy is not always the same in the videos if you've been following me for a while. And most of the time when I do that, I'm sitting down also, right? Or on my knees or something. But I usually do that when my cataplexy is not at a like where I know it's going to be really strong. So was it 2 days ago? I couldn't like run or get excited because that was, so what was happening is that I was having a lot of symptoms from my antidepressants, which I'm almost 100% sure it was because, and proof is because of the fact of what I did. Anyways, I was trying to reach my doctor, which usually I call the nurse and I leave a message, and she calls me back in like 1 to 2 days. And she didn't. And I was like, I'm dizzy. Like I was dizzy 2-3 times in a day for 3 days. And then it started being all day. So I was literally dizzy all day for a week. And I was like, hello. And they didn't call me back. The week goes by. I'm still dizzy. 2 weeks in, I call. No response again. No one calls me back. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like I've been dizzy. And it's not like it wasn't a pleasant dizzy. And sometimes it was worse. Like I couldn't do much. I was so dizzy. I was in slow motion. I was trying to play soccer with my son. I'm just like, like I couldn't stop the ball, or it was just weird. It was not pleasant, let me tell you. And I got really scared. So I think I was in week 3 and I'm like, this is it. Like I think at second week, I was like, I'm done. I'm cutting back to the milligrams that I was before. Like I think it was like half, like it was like 36. I was at 50. I went back to 36.7 or something like that. Anyways. And I called the secretary at the hospital. I'm like, look, I'm not getting any news. This is ridiculous. Like, when can I see my doctor? And they're like, the next day is like in a month or two. And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Like, I'm dizzy. Like, I'm really anxious right now. I'm starting to stress. This is not normal. I don't know what to do. And no one's calling me, telling me what to do. So like, this is crazy. Like, it's ridiculous. So after that, I was supposed to get news. Like, she was like, oh, I'm going to tell whatever, blah, blah, blah. A day or two after that, I'm like, or maybe right after. And this is the thing, like my memory's bad because like it's part of it. If you don't sleep well, like how are you supposed to remember? And like, I don't, anyways. So I called the pharmacist, which is like, I don't know why I didn't think of that. And she told me, yeah, I think you should come back, but like at least do it a week, which my doctor was like, no, you're supposed to do it like 4 weeks. Well, not my doctor, but my second doctor. Anyways, I swear it's complicated. So I cut again to even less than that for a week about, and I was still dizzy. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I think I was at like 18 milligrams or something like that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is scary, and I can't do this anymore. And I usually take it like I'm supposed to take it now. Actually, I take it like before I go to bed, like pass out. It helps me go to sleep because it's like, I don't know. At the beginning, I was like, ooh. And as time went, I got kind of used to it, but it does like kind of help me pass out, but like not. It's so weird. I forget where I was. Goodness. So I'm at 18 milligrams. I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, I'm sick of being dizzy. I'm not getting news from anyone. I think I should be able to stop. Oof. No, I was so wrong. The next day was the worst day I've ever had, which was a few days ago, the 4th of May, just in case. I don't know when I'm going to post this. Oh my gosh. I was having withdrawal symptoms. Like I was in withdrawal. Like it was bad. It was scary. I was extremely dizzy, like way worse than ever. I was in slow motion. I couldn't move. And when I did move like semi-fast, I was getting numbness and tinglies everywhere in my hands, in my feet, and I forgot that my card is probably full. So I am going to transfer and get back to you guys. Give me a second. Okay, so so when I would move, I would get numbness and like tingly in my hands and feet, and nauseous. I got sweaty. What else? My gosh, I was like sweaty and I was like hot, cold, I feel, and it was just, what else? I feel like there was other things, and I was just like, oh my God. Like I took notes. I was like, this is so bad. Like I was dizzy. Like I couldn't move. I was like moving like super slow. Oh yeah. And I was depressed. Like, wow. It was bad. I was not smiling. My face was a complete like, just like upside down. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to smile or have conversations or do anything. Like everything pissed me off. I was crying. Ooh, I forgot to put my mic back close to me. I was crying on and off. So I called the pharmacy again, and I was like, I don't know if I talked to you last time. I think I did. She's like, yeah. So anyway, she told me I should take a small dose because I'm clearly on withdrawal. And she said, you need to get like your medication changed or do something because clearly it's not for you. So then she's like, yeah, and I would, because I told her about like a social worker who told me if ever there's something, call me back. Because she was like, she talked to me a few times, and she's the one who got me to get the girl who would talk to me every week. Anyways, so I called her, got her voicemail, and I was a mess. I was crying the whole message. Like, I was just like, like explained to her, and I'm like, call me. She called me like real fast. She's like, I have no idea what you were saying, but you clearly are not doing well. So tell me what's going on. So then I told her the story and everything. And, well, not only did the pharmacy like kind of help me, cause I took a small dose after, and I was like, okay. And they faxed my doctor. They're like, we're going to fax your doctor and tell them what's going on so you can get a call back. And so they faxed my doctor. My doctor's super busy, and I don't have like a line. Like, I have to pass through some. Anyways, that's like kind of complicated. But, and then when I was talking to the social worker, she was like, okay, this is what we're going to do. And she's like, I'm going to see your doctor right now, and I'm going to tell him exactly what's going on, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, let me tell you, I got a call from the secretary or the nurse or whoever it was, and it was like, okay, your doctor wants to see you ASAP. Can you come tomorrow? And I'm just like, I can't walk. I can't drive. Like, you know? So they're like, okay, we're going to do a phone one. I'm like, yes, please. Anyways, that's what I want to do because I have anxiety right now. I have anxiety in general. I haven't had to go anywhere. So my anxiety about going places is like right now. I don't have like agoraphobia. I don't have, it's just, I get like anxiety about, it's really hard to explain. I guess we can get into that part another time. So anyways, so my doctor finally called, and so the only thing is that it's like, oh, we're gonna get like start with a smaller dose, like with this one, like maybe it was too high for you. And I'm like, what do you mean maybe it was too high? Like, I was on that 50 milligrams for like a while, and then poof, like it doesn't work for me anymore. Like, maybe because of it doesn't work for me anymore, just like all the other freaking pills that I take, because I've been like on and off of pills, but mostly on. And it's been like switch of pills like every few months or years, or year, I would say. For example, I'll be like on one kind at the lowest, and then I'll be like upped and upped and upped, and then all of a sudden it doesn't work anymore. Or I'll have like crazy symptoms, and I'll have to get switched. And I get switched, and then it's like up, up, up. Then they're like, okay, like it'll start not working for me. Like the last time I was like slow motion, just like it made like the opposite effect. Like, instead of waking me up, I was just like this, like, oh my gosh, like, and I was moving, I was like this. I felt like I was on something totally different. So they would switch me. Some of them were saying that they switched from 2 different kinds. Like 1 week one, and then another week the other one, so that their body doesn't get used to it. And I was like, so I talked to my doctor about that, because I'm like, I want to do that. And there's another medication that I was told about that was like, oh my God, you have to do this because like it works miracles for a lot of people with narcolepsy. But my doctor wants to do another sleep test. And he wants me to make me wear that watch. So if you watch that video where like the diagnosed one, or did I show that on video? I don't think so. Anyways, he wants me to do the watch thing again. So I'm going to wear a watch for 2 weeks, and I'm going to have to take like a sleep diary and blah, blah. And then he wants me to do a sleep lab test again to make sure that I can take that. And I think I have to take the first dose at the hospital, because it's that scary. And I'm like, this is scary. It would actually knock me out and put me in the sleep state mode where I would actually be getting restful sleep. So something that I have to explain about narcolepsy. So I'm probably gonna have to do more than one video because clearly I'm like talking about what's been happening. I want to talk about like the health. I want to go more in depth about narcolepsy for sure. So I'm definitely gonna do another video. So if you guys want to be like more in depth about what it is, stay tuned because we are definitely gonna do that. Because I got a lot of comment from like my diagnosis narcolepsy thing or whatever, like I'm so tired, people are like have Red Bull or like coffee or whatever. It's so much more complicated than that, and that's why I want to get into depth about that. That's why I thought it was so important that I make a video really explaining what it is. So some of you might be like, oh my gosh, if you're so exhausted and da da da, why aren't you sleeping if it's 1:30 in the morning? You'll understand more in the next video. Could you imagine? Everyone's like, please tell us. Okay, but so now I think I'm getting tired now. So I'm starting to feel exhausted right now. Like I can fall asleep. So I'm very tired now. You see that, how that crazy that is? Like I was just super okay and all of a sudden like pow, just started. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm so thirsty. I have to take my meds too. I don't want to have that withdrawal thing again. Oh yeah. The pharmacist today was like, oh, I just got a call from like this dosage of pill, but we don't have that. I'm like, oh yeah, no, don't worry about that. That's because I separate my capsules and blah, blah, blah. And I, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, he was like, maybe you should take like like the full dose one day, the next day you don't take it, and then do like some people do that. And I'm like, I told you like I take my dose at midnight and the next day I was having withdrawals. So I don't think that's a possibility for me. And also like I heard it's really dangerous. Oh, someone was like, oh, it's really hard to get off that medication. I was like, what? I'm kind of mad at myself that I took it, but like to begin with, because my doctor's like, you should try it. I'm like, I don't know. Think about it. Have you thought about it? Have you looked into it? And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. Just because of the depression thing, I was like, oh, if it can help a little bit, then yeah. So we definitely need to talk about depression, narcolepsy, and all these things at the next video, guys. And let me know if you guys like these type of videos where I'm just chatting and there's no editing, there's no anything. Like I won't be like chopping stuff, and you know, I want to be more real with you guys. I want to be more, I don't know, you know, I don't want it to always be like like I don't know how to say this, like cut. Anyways, I'm getting really tired. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, if you guys want to go into my ASMR type video stuff and all that, and style of video, ASMR videos. Anyways, I don't know what I'm getting at. Oh, if you want to subscribe, if you would want to join. Anyways, and yeah, I was thinking also of doing ASMR with shoes. With this and gloves and stuff, like latex and stuff. Actually I would do it on the other one because it's ASMR, so why would I do it here? Anywho, I don't want to leave for some reason. Like I'm super tired. I'm like, I don't want to leave. What time is it? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, I have a schedule. I'm supposed to fall asleep at midnight and wake up at the same time, but yeah. Oh, I wanted to tell you also about the crazy other symptom that I've had. Like insane. I haven't had a hypnagogic hallucination like that in a long time. And that intense also in a long time. So I guess we could talk about that in my other video, because yeah, that was insane. Like, not only did I have bad dreams all night, but like it wasn't a sleep paralysis, which is something I haven't had in a long time, but that's because I feel like that's because I fall. I have no. Wait a second. This happens sometimes. I don't know if it's the medication. Like, if I don't drink often enough. So if I look very tired, just realize it's because I am, okay? Because I always feel like I look tired, like my face looks tired. Even like in the day, like whatever video I have, if you're looking at my videos, like my shoe reviews, and I'm just like, hi everyone, and I look tired, it's because I am, guys. I'm tired 24/7. Okay? It's just that I get more tired like at certain spots. So I'll be like, okay, like not okay. Like this is you guys, okay? For example, let's give an example. And this is like me. This is my okay. This is my okay. This is my I have energy type. And then it goes down, and it goes up, and then it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So when I'm here, I'm like, oh la 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 la, but I look tired. And then when it goes down, I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so I really want to do that video about other things, but it's not time right now. I really have to go to bed because I have to try to stick as much as possible to my schedule. I have to try and not go to bed too late. Okay, so, oh my gosh. I just want to talk. So let me know, guys, because I will definitely do more of these for sure. And just chill, like, you know, I don't know. Like I would definitely do like another one tomorrow and film another one, I'm saying, where I'm just, you know, so I hate that. I don't know if that's normal. Like I did something and it was like numb, like numb. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, like things like this where I just chill and I just post is like I can literally do this all the time because I'm not live streaming, which I actually thought of doing with my camera and this live streaming. So maybe I'll do that like tomorrow. I don't know. Like maybe I could live stream and then edit like a film like this. Yeah. The thing is, like, I was like, I have to do it at night because it has to be quiet in my house, you know, to film. But then, like, if I wait too long, then I'm too tired, or then I'm supposed to be in bed, or it's I can't do it anymore, don't have the energy or whatever. So it's just, I was thinking about, I'm like, oh, I could do it during the day. Yeah, right. I have a flipping bird. Do you need a sun conure? Do you guys know what a sun conure is? Imagine trying to do an ASMR with a sun conure. Wow. Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys on that. I don't know why I was looking at there. I'm going to leave you guys on that. Thank you so much for spending time and watching this video, watching my video. I don't know. Thank you so much. If you watched to the end, wow. On that note, thank you. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.